How this plays out on the 200-foot kit is you get a total of 8 5-meter long string sections, with each section having 12 LEDs on them. This is pretty standard and nothing unique here, but if you're doing the math, this only equals 96, and there should be a total of 144, and this is where things start to get interesting. They also provide 6 2.5 meter long sections that each have 6 LEDs on each string. This adds 36 total lights and brings the count up to 132. Now what's truly brilliant is that they give you 12 0.42 meter strings that each have a single LED on it, which brings us up to the 144. And I shouldn't have to tell you, but having these single strands is going to make any custom install that much easier and more than likely eliminate the need for having to do custom cuts and splices. And I also did a quick test, and thankfully they were smart enough to make sure that when these individual strands are connected, that they have pretty much the exact same distance between lights as found on the regular strand. Moving on, you get 4 6-foot long extension cords, and what's also important to note is that on each of these, you get the signal booster that cleans up the data so you can make longer jumps when needed. You get an additional 2 3-foot long extension cords with again the same signal amplifier on both of these. And finally, keeping in line with giving customers the most options when it comes to installation, you'll find 6 1-foot long extension cables to use. And I'll also highlight that these, plus a lot of their other accessories, can be purchased separately in case you need more. But what's cool is that most are also compatible with Govee kits, so I'll make sure to leave all that information in the description. Now as I'm coming up to the end of the garage, this is a perfect example of the flexibility of this kit. Instead of having to use a full string of lights, I can simply use 2 of the individual LED strands to complete the bottom section. This saved me from having to cut off extra lights, and now I can just plug in some of the extension wires to get me up to the second story of the house.